Well, students, very good morning to one and all. Today's topic is what now? We are discussing about the magnetic effect of current. Today's topic to now find out the magnetic field right along the axis of a circular current. Clear? So, without wasting too much of time, you please come to the point and try to understand it through the copy. Well, students, to understand the magnetic field along the axis of a circular current loop. Okay, so first of all, we consider a circular loop of wire of radius A, isn't it, you see, and carrying current I. Let the plane of the loop be perpendicular to the plane of the paper. We wish to find clear magnetic field B at an axial point P at a distance R from the center C. You see what is this? This is a circular loop of wire of radius A and it is carrying a current I. Let this plane be perpendicular to the plane of the paper. Now we have to find out the magnetic field at this point, isn't B? P. Magnetic field is now what now? B at the point P, which is on an axial point. It is at a distance of R from the center C, isn't it? Now we consider a current element, isn't current element DL at the top of the loop, and again we can also consider it now if we consider this top. Then it has an outward top of the loop. It has an outward coming current, you see, outward coming current. If S be the position vector of the point P relative to the element DL, isn't it? This is the position vector, isn't it? This is what now? Position vector. So student, you please see, then from the Biot-Savart's law, clear, we have seen dB is equal to what now? Mu naught upon 4 pi I dl sin theta upon s square, isn't it? Clear, s square. Then you see, as dl and s both are perpendicular to each other's, okay, these are perpendicular to each other, so the angle will be what now? 90 degree. Hence this angle, and sin 90 is equal to what now? You know, 1. The dB is equal to mu naught upon 4 pi I dl upon s square, isn't it? This s square, this s is equal to what now? You see, r square plus a square under root, isn't it? So you see, the field dB lies, isn't it? dB lies in the plane of the paper and perpendicular to S, lies in the plane of the paper and perpendicular to S. So it is now resolved into two components. Clear? Two components. Let phi be the angle between, okay, OP, isn't it? OP and CP. Okay students, OP and CP. Then you see, this is here, it is O. Clear? So you please try to understand, isn't it, that the resolution is what now? dB cos, here it is dB cos phi, and here it is what now? dB sin phi, isn't it? dB sin phi. The dB sin phi along the axis, and dB cos phi is now perpendicular to the axis. Well student, I do hope you will be understanding it well. Now you see, for any diametrically opposite elements of the loop, the components perpendicular to the axis of the loop will be equal and opposite, and hence will cancel out. Therefore you see, the axial components will be in the same direction, that is along the CP. This axial component is in the same direction, and this dB cos phi and dB cos phi will be now cancelled out, and only the dB sin phi will be added up because it is along the axial line. So student, you please see, it will be what now? You see, the total magnetic field at the point P in the direction CP, total magnetic field at the point P, okay, Okay, in this direction along CP should be equal to what now? You know it should be equal to what now? Be dB sine phi. But sine phi is equal to, we have seen, A by S. Hence, dB is equal to what now? Mu naught upon 4 pi I dl upon S square. Isn't it, students? In place of, you see this one, we will write B is equal to mu naught upon 4 pi I dl upon S square, and you have already seen phi, sine phi is equal to what now? A by S. So we will write near here what now? A by S. Hence now you see these all are constant. Mu naught I A 4 pi S is constant, that's why it is not taken out, right? The B is equal to mu naught I A upon 4 pi S cube, and that is what now? Integration of dl, isn't it? Here it is dl, and dl, this is the case of the circular loop, so dl, that will be L, and L is equal to what now? 2 pi A. So it becomes what now? Mu naught by 4 pi S cube I A into 2 pi A. You see this will be now 4 pi, 2 pi, 2 pi cancel, 2 2 ja 4 cancel. Now you observe it becomes what now? B is equal to mu naught I A into A, that is A square, and 2 S cube. Well, students, and you see I have already written here S is equal to under root R square plus A square, isn't it? So you will see that now this equation becomes what now? B is equal to mu naught I A square upon what now? 2, and in place of S cube we will write now R square plus A square whole to the power 3 by 2, isn't it? If the coil consists of n turns, for n turns of the coil, we will have the magnetic field mu naught n I A square upon 2 R square plus A square whole to the power 3 2. This is the expression for the magnetic field at a point on the axis, okay, on account of a circular loop. So, and whenever we want to write it in vector form, then we will write it what? B is equal to magnetic field, B is equal to mu naught n I A square upon 2 R square plus A square whole to power 3 by 2 along x-axis. That's why it is now unit vector I. Now we are also having some cases. A special case is what? At the center of the current loop, what will be the magnetic field? At the center, R is what now? 0. So here this R will be what now? Cancel out. This is not 0, and A square, square cancel, that is now whole to power 3. So B is equal to mu naught n I A square upon 2 A cube. A square cancel, only A is written here. Now so it will be what now? Mu naught n I upon 2A. This is the magnetic field, right, at the center. At the axial point lying far away from the coil such that R is very greater than A, then the magnetic field will be what now? Mu naught n I A square upon 2R cube, isn't it? 2R cube. A is now cancel, then 2 cancel, and whole to power 3. So 2R cube, and now A square, that is A area, if you are not taking it now, the mu naught n I A upon 2R cube. These are the cases related to the magnetic field on account of a circular current loop. So student, I do hope that now with the help of this copy you might have understood all the things very well. Still you will develop any sort of problem, you will ask me. Okay, thank you.